Isn't she beautiful? Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Last time, we helped out Angela getting some new friends inside of Grandel, and we had a pretty big success actually. Now, over by Agni's birthplace, there's some Hyantia out here tilling the fields that could use our help. Or a Hyantia not tilling the fields, or sorry, a Hom's not tilling the fields that could use our help. It's as different as it could have possibly been. Ines.
Hi there.
This is so strange. Where could it have gone? Meh, what is cause of worryings? I've been tending to these wheat fields, but for some reason, the growth stimulant has mysteriously disappeared. We're struggling enough with the poor harvest as it is. Without that stimulant, I don't know what we'll do. It used to be Lenar who was in charge of managing the stimulant, but he's moved away from Grandel now. Kinda left us in the lurch here. Obviously, we need enough food if our community here is gonna thrive. It'd be great if you could help us out if you're thinking of volunteering. I'd need you to go collect high leaves and thick nectar for me. We can then process them into a growth stimulant. I've heard the high leaves are grown all over the Biona shoulders. There shouldn't be an issue. As for the thick nectar, you can probably get some from the skeeters around Zen's Thoroughfare when the weather's nice. We gotta go to Zen's Thoroughfare for everything, it feels like. New way of life. It's not just a video game, it's a way of life. That's what I used to tell people when they said I played Pokemon too much. I was an interesting child. Well, we wanna go up by Zen's Thoroughfare and see what we can do. Oh, they're right down here. We don't have to go up top for once. I welcome this change. Leg Skeeter. Ew. We'll berserk, we'll bop you in the face. Finally, we have disco music. It feels like I just get noticed by enemies all the time and we never get to enjoy the normal battle theme. So it's a good feeling. We'll sword drive you because you're dead. Done. Thicket Nectar.
You've been doing so well, Nene.
Hey, that's not fair. Miss Riley, Kino needs ruffling too.
And that's it, you get nothing! Good day, sir! While in the area, I noticed Teelan's laboratory had a Pororo near it. Wow, this place really had a number done. Say what you will about Galgar, that guy knows how to make a bomb. This is downright impressive for one person. So, you found the ingredients, thank you. Nene hope it was helpful helpings. Whether you apply the stimulant to the wheat or not makes an enormous difference. These fields produce cream wheat, you see. They're packed to bursting with deliciousness come harvest time. But that's only if they've been carefully tended to. I don't want you walking off with fistfuls of the stuff, but if you find any that are ripe for harvest, you can have them. Think of it as my thanks for helping out. You've been a fantastic help after all. So we can have a reward only if we can find it ourselves. Thanks. Sapling amulet, sapling knapsack, sapling anklets. Snappling. No. I believe that means that these collection orbs spawn here when they weren't. Yeah, cream wheat. And that should be a new type of collectible for the Collectopedia that we couldn't get otherwise. Yes. We got Angel Bream and then cream wheat. A grain with refined mellow flavor. The chaff can be deliciously steamed. Valet Corsage. That, oh, it's a little hairpin. That's cute, and it goes with her skirt. I am such a girl, man. Okay, I'll grab this. And then inside of the same field that we've been in is another Pororo. This is gonna be number 18 out of 20, or 17? 17, 18, one of the two. That's 17 out of 20 of the main collectible. We're making great progress. And it looks like the very next quest that I want to take care of is right over this way, so that worked out pretty well, wouldn't you say? Wherever you are. Yeah, right here, just tucked away, so far away from everything else. Is the Maro Kobnu? That doesn't sound familiar. No, I already have all the vegetables. I just saw it a second ago and I couldn't remember it. This is what getting old is. Meh, Shoo-Shoo is just looking at tree. If friends not need anything, please get out a tuft of Shoo-Shoo. You look just like Redodo. I'm quite happy. It not look like just looking at tree. Face look almost pained expression. How you know? I'm trying so hard to smile. Nene have brother pun of similar age, so learn to read all sorts of signs. Has something happened? Man, she's brilliant. Okay, well, Shoo-Shoo loved to climb trees. Climb every tree in an area, sometimes twice. But then, Shoo-Shoo stopped paying attention and get discovered by monsters. Luckily, managed to climb up this tree just in time to escape from attack. But then, once monsters go away, Shoo-Shoo breathes sigh of relief, so deep slip off branch and fall down. That when Shoo-Shoo get hurt, and now cannot even move. And also, somehow climb tree now feels scary, dangerous. But who even hear of Nopon that not climb trees? That not even little bit right. But first, should deal with Hurdy Hurdy. Heal Hurdy Hurdy is trivial part, just need Peppity Herb. Incline to climb. Get the Jubilant set for this one. Shoo-Shoo not need help. Will get fine on my own strength. Should not talk nonsense when Nene offer help. Now please tell, where can find Peppity Herb? Meh? Nene pick Peppity Herb instead. It grow on top of Cragmaw Caverns, but that all Nene wanted to hear. Leave it to Nene, is teeny tiny detail. The Cragmaw Caverns is just over this way. It's the little tunnel that you take to get from the west side of the shoulder to the east, and it's just up top there. Meaning we have to go on top of Zen's Thoroughfare. Yep. Wait, we have Cloud Top Lookout. I realized it after I'd already walked all that way. This is what getting old is. We just jump down and we can grab this. Only need the one. When looking at the map again on the way back, I noticed that over by Agni's birthplace is a new ether deposit that we haven't checked out yet. Bind 3, giving bind to our auto attacks, and bind 2, giving bind to our auto attacks less often. Beneath the stars, Nene shall heal you. Nene, bring Peppity Herb. Shoo-Shoo can relax now. Thankings, meh. Shoo-Shoo will be back in running order sooner than soon. And how are feelings about tree climbing? Still maybe a bit scary. Meh meh. What was big shouty voice for? Shoo-Shoo hears something. Paw steps of monsters that come after Shoo-Shoo. They not give up on Shoo-Shoo and come back to finish job. Shoo-Shoo not want to get ate. Nene and friends will deal with. Please to remain calm. Oh boy, speaking of getting noticed all the time, where are... I can't lock on to you because you weren't on camera because I had the camera zoomed in. I remember when I was a kid, I loved tree climbing. I did it all the time. There was a church near my house and they had this big tall tree that had the branches perfectly spaced apart where you could go all the way up it and go higher than the entire steeple of the church. And I loved it. But when I got older, I became aware of my mortality and I didn't want to do it anymore. I wasn't afraid of falling or anything. I just did it and I never fell once. And it never really occurred to me. My parents didn't really think it was a big deal, which was weird because they were overprotective over so many other things, just not that. Level up for Nene. So helping you has helped me.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo, Shoo-Shoo. Amazing, Nene is monster strong. Naturally, but Nene only so strong because friends fighting with. Injury of Shoo-Shoo also heal up in time it took Nene to win Scuffle. That very good news. And how about climbings? When Shoo-Shoo watched Nene fight, heart filled to bursting with courage. Now feel I could climb any tree again, but maybe not these trees. If climb here, monster may come again. That good thinking. Most important thing in tree climbings is feel safe and have fun. Thankings, Nene. Now Shoo-Shoo go home before more monsters show ugly mugs. Bye-bye. Look at him waddle. He's so dreamy. Hum, hum, hum. Nene's glad that Shoo-Shoo back to be able to climb trees. You put a lot of effort into making sure of that, Nene. Shoo-Shoo's injuries have almost healed now, fortunately. Say, Sister Pawn, why act so funny when talking about tree climbing? Have some big thoughts on topic of woody texture? In bed. Is because Nene is also afraid of climbing trees. Shock horror! Kino never knew! Not to get Nene wrong, once Nene loved to climb. When Nene was little pon, Dada pon would always watch over when going up trees. As any good father should. Ricky, I tip my hat to you. Dada pon is great Dada pon for sure. But if love climbing, then why scared of it? Bark not worse than bite? One time, Nene wanted to climb higher tree than ever before. Daring mission, set out all alone. Nene climb like Nopon possessed. View from up high was best thing Nene ever saw. But when Nene glanced downwards, suddenly realized how far away ground was. Once realize, could not unrealize. Area of Tum Tum clench up like wing fist, and Nene turned stiff as board. Frozen stiff with frighten, could only cry and shout for Dadapon. Took whole day for Dadapon to come to rescue, and when Dadapon did come, he look all rattery tattery. Dadapon looked for Nene all that time. Oh dear, poor Sister Pon. What a horrible ordeal it must have been. Nene not like that memory. It feel bitter, like licking brog. That why Nene not want any more Nopon to have fear of climb. Aww. But Nene, wouldn't you like to learn to climb trees again someday? After that day, Dadapon was kind and patient to Nene. Took a lot of time for practice climbing together. Nene okay with climbing trees of middle lowness now. Was many ropes to learn, but somehow Nene get there. But as soon as ground get too far away, bodies start to tremble and legs turn to fruit jelly. I don't think you have to force yourself. We all have things we're bad. All have things we're bad at, things we enjoy and things we don't. Just keep going at your own pace. One day you may find yourself ready to try again. That always been guiding principle of Nene. And anyway, even though Day of Climbing Tall Tree is bitter memory, Nene always cherished sight of Dadapon coming to rescue, like personal hero-pon. I reiterate, how is Ricky the best character in this game when he's not even freaking in it? That was awesome. He's great. And just so you know, Ricky means strength in Japanese. Chills man. Jubilant set. Let's see what that does. The Jubilant Amulet gives Ether defense up, as do the other ones. These are for Nene specifically. I don't know that I really want these. I value her just doing way more damage, I think. So we're gonna hold off on that. Maybe if we fight some kind of big Ether boss, we could equip that. But for now, I think we're good. Well, that was pretty good, I have to say. One of the better quests so far. Are you kidding me? Sorry for opening this episode on such a I completed the Alchemoth Collectapedia! Both of the other times I played through this was the very last thing that I did because the collectibles are so awful to collect here. And I just did it without even completing the game first. On my first playthrough, this took like 3 extra hours after I'd done everything else in the game. And I just did it! Effortlessly. I just had to check up on it like 4 times. Trendy goggles. Goggle. And we get the trendy hoodie. All of that is equipment for Shulk. The trendy hoodie is just a vest. Matches up with that. And then the resort style is, yep, we have him dressed out for diving. Or I guess snorkeling. Fine, we'll swap in Shulk and we'll play as him like this. It was a dark and stormy night when we had something that hype happen. We're not gonna top that level of hype. What a way to start off with a bang. You're the ones that helped out Ines, aren't you? I make basic necessities for the folks here, but to tell you the truth, we have a slight issue at the moment. Could you go into more detail? I'm working with Bartholomew to make a tool for catching fish that he dreamt up, but we still lack some resources. If we had some half parts and snare wire, though, we'd be laughing. I don't suppose you could help us find out. Is that like a British saying? Because I've never heard that before. If we had the stuff we needed, we'd be laughing. Both of them should be relatively easy to find on Biona's shoulder, but sadly not in the immediate vicinity. You might find them on the outside of the walls, though. If you find any, please bring them to me. No problem, leave it to me. Great, well then, I'll be waiting. We already have them all.
Welcome.
I see you managed to find the half parts and snare wire. Wonderful. I think I can implement these straight away, actually. Won't be a moment. There we have it. Here, have one for your troubles. Just before you go, could I also bother you to deliver one to Bartholomew? I expect you'll find him at Tranquil Tarn. Catch a fish DX, catch a fish DX. He should be able to explain to you how the contraption is operated. All right then, safe travels. Oh, it feels good to be playing as Shulk again. This quick step gem is awesome. I just feel so fast now. He's somehow able to move even faster with those flippers on. Hello, Bartholomew. You're just on the bridge over by Hero's Rest. Hold on, isn't that the Catch a Fish DX I asked Freda to make? You brought it to me. You brought it all this way for me? Oh, how wonderful. I'm glad everything worked out. Yippee, it's happy ending. You seem to have double the number. One is for your own personal use, and you want me to teach you? Say no more. I hear you loud and clear. In fact, let me give you a live demonstration right this moment. Ah, is that not glorious? That was an expensive looking teaching session. Now do you see how easy it is to fish? Opens up a vast ocean of possibilities, doesn't it? Ah! Why, you could even fish up angel bream and gentle clams here if you so desired. That is, if you're lucky. That's 2 new collectibles that we're able to get for the Collectopedia, as well as a heck of a lot of money. And these collection orbs have now spawned in. With the Catch a Fish DX 5000 or whatever. We got a Blade Bird, an Angel Bream, Gentle Clam, Blade Bird, Gentle Clam, Angel Bream. No, there's more collection orbs out here though. Shimmer Tumble, I don't know that I have that one. And we discovered Tranquil Tarn. And there's more item orbs over here. Is this one it? Swirly Slash, nope. How about you? Swirly Slash, no such luck. I'm gonna go over here and discover a landmark. Whoa! Brer Rock! I do not have a Brer, I'm just gonna leave. Huh, the Shimmer Tumble was the only new one. Well, that sucked. Way back in Grandel, we're finally gonna go up these stairs and not jump off and kill ourselves for once. We wanna go up this way. And up in the tower is Lot.
All right.
All right. Huh? You want something from me? Your faces kind of have that look. Right, I see. That sounds rough. And you came from Companion's Cape? Then, I got a question for you. On your way to Grandel, did you come across any hard-looking rock or rare materials or anything like that? Oh, we saw ether deposits? Yeah, I know all about those. We have a few of them in Grandel as well. Ah, well, still. Thanks for telling me about that. I've got something to talk to you about as well, if that's okay. Could you go into more detail? Nene admit, Nene also curious. Then how about we ask them together? Right, so I'm currently making tools for those fixing and expanding ramparts, and I'd like to make them stronger. That's why I've been asking after better materials. Well, actually, I've got an idea, but I need a catalyst to make it work. I'm not tough enough to track it down by myself, but since you knew all kinds of other materials, I figured, you know. Say, now that I think about it, couldn't I just ask you to get it and bring it to me? That'd be way easier, right? The catalyst I want to use is found near the Barrow Ruins Cave. It's a stone people call a cerulean shard. As for your reward, maybe I could upgrade any tools you're carrying while I'm working on ours? I can work with anything, like for example, that ether pick you got? How about it? I bet I could strengthen it to improve the output so you could mine better stuff. Not too shabby, eh? Not too shabby indeed. Finding happiness. I was hoping you'd say that. Phew. I'm really happy you just happened to be walking by. Well, don't let me stop you. I'll be waiting. No problem, leave it to me. Am I excited about new gems or what? This is probably the most worthwhile side quest yet. All you do is skip travels to the Barrow Ruins Cave entrance, walk up this way, and bam.
You're done?
You lot look dusty from the road. Any chance you have my catalyst? Dusty? We were out there for 10 seconds. Yes, that's it. Thanks bunches. I knew I was onto something when I asked you lot for help. Right, let's get to the good part. Lend me your ether pick, won't you? Sorry to keep you waiting. What do you think, huh? Sleek form factor, right? You can feel the power at a distance. There are ether deposits in Grandel too, so feel free to test the improvements out for yourselves. Reinforced ether pick is now ours. Oh, that's good. Now, I believe that's all the quests in the Grandel area that we can currently take care of. There's more, but we can't complete their quest chains yet, so I didn't think it was really wise to do them. Now, while I've been walking around this place, I noticed that there's a Pororo up on a rooftop or something. There's some kind of objective that we can get up on top of a rooftop, and I want to find where that is, as we haven't naturally come across it yet. I'm walking all the way up. Wow, this view. I didn't really get to take it in last time that I jumped off the cliff and killed myself. Up in here, we get a blaze chain. Come on, come on, Shulk. You just gotta do some platforming and flippers, it's not that hard. You just gotta master your inner duck. Nothing there. But there is something here. This goes up so frickin' high, man. Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Thank you. It's like a puzzle you gotta figure. Hello? Shoo-Shoo is, wow, you got over your fear of climbing. The more Shoo-Shoo think it's scary, the more scary it get. So reversely, should think more like Nene and become more not scared, but when Shoo-Shoo think about that, it's scary all the same. Swap to Nene, anything new? Shoo-Shoo hear that everyone has thing called true calling. If that's true, then someone must be calling from top of tree for Shoo-Shoo to climb. That's pretty nice. Eternal Zenith, wow! Wasn't expecting that because we were already up here and nothing happened. We can skip travel back up here anytime we like now, which is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna hop down and just flatten my face a bunch. Gonna go here. Oh God. Over this way. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Cannot running on empty.
I have to catch the lip. And from on the other end of the guardrails, as you should go, kitties. Please don't. I can't even say that jokingly. It just makes me worry, like, oh no, what if something happened? Yes! That takes us to the Pororo's favorite. 18 out of 20. Doing good. And for convenience sake, there is this over here. We can see what we mine from it this time. Days plus 4. And tension swing 4. That days plus 4 is going on Nene straight away. We'll replace the aggro up with it, increasing the duration of days by 39%. Heat sink 4! Heat sink 4! I went and go clean out the ether deposits to see what else we could find, and finally we got one of those frickin' things. I'm gonna get rid of slow, and we'll put on heat sink. Now we generate less, 34% less heat from using arts. That's awesome. One last detail is that out on the Armu farm, Raphael has moved here after we helped her with her troubles out on the shoulder. Oh, heavens above! Why did the Armus have to turn into something as hideous as fog beasts? We worked so hard on getting them big and strong. If all the Armus turn into monsters, I don't know what I'll have left to live for. Oh my God, that turned dark fast. I was just trying to show a cool detail that she actually comes back to Grandel like she said she would. And then this happens. To the west of Grandel. I was trying to clean everything up, make sure that we'd seen everything, and there is a quiet moment that we have not seen yet. Datapon's gift.
Shook, looky look. Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like This area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big step for Nopon! Kino make this into Frontier Village Mark II!
Frontier Village, huh? I was amazed first time I saw it. All the pollen factories, built into that giant tree.
Nopon never use metal if can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like use hom-hom shields very much.
Oh, right. It's true, though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon. It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gumberry that store ether within. Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, biter's still more popular. Little Pond Kino also wants to use biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly. But then, when Kino gets in big sulk, Dadapon go and pick gumberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be a model father. I'm impressed.
Yes, Dadapon is true hero pon. This weapon only used now by Nopon 2 Wimpy to hold biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh? A true hero pon indeed.
Dadapon say he gets idea for making into weapon from Hom gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Ah, Charla's ether rifle then. Though if he was going to make weapons, I would have been happy to help him out.
How about if Shulk give Kino pointers? Kino's still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
Kino also thinks so, but still sometimes miss.
Right. Then maybe you'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
Mama, how's Shulk knowing of that? Kino's state of shock.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
It's important to be as careful as possible. Handle it too roughly, and you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
How Shulk knows such things? Kino never figure out in a million years.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even made my friend Ryan's weapon, in fact. That'll be why. If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shulk really second most awesome after Dadapon. Tell Kino more.
All right. But for now, let's reinforce this to help with your aim. In return, could you perhaps share some more stories?
Kino like that deal.
Hey, they don't call Shulk the #1 sidekick of Ricky for nothing, man. I would love to hear more stories out of Kino about his Dadapon. I'd sign me up for it all day, man. There's no other quiet moments to view in the area. We've already cleaned it out, but I realized that with those ether deposits respawning, yes, Gentle Clam! These would have respawned too! Got 2 of them, for God's sakes. And that completes us another row. Only 1 collectible left, Valak bracelets. Oh, they're beautiful. They're like cufflinks almost. She looks great, man. The map's looking pretty full, wouldn't you say? Where off to next? We're gonna go over by the Junks. There you, I was trying to find you. Do you live at Companion's Cape? Mithril.
Greetings.
Ho there. Are you not fellows who were aboard that vessel? Ever since that blasted thing came down, fish just haven't been biting. We killed them all with an oil spill. I suspect it's the monsters too. They've been getting very tetchy lately. We can hardly sit back and wait for the fish to come to us, can we? Poor Hamelin is practically wasting away thanks to this fine mess. At least in Grandel, we had the luxury of having a lake nearby. What I'm trying to say is that your arrival has made our lives miserable, and I'd like you to take some responsibility. It's the Paggles that are the problem. Be a sport and hunt down a few of them for me. 3, let's say. That should at least give me a bit of breathing room to fish. Secure the area. Yes, Your Royal Highness. Well then, get to it. No problem, leave it to me. With Mr. Shulk here, we'll be finishing quick snap. Only because you've got my back, Nene. Just trying to save face and look good here. Well, these should be pretty easy to find. Yeah, they're just here glowing around. They got they're level 70. I said they had 70 health almost. Gonna break you, gonna defense down you, and I'm gonna swipe your butt like a credit card. Shaker edge, boom. Somehow held on to it. I almost had enough to topple. Oh, I can topple you again. No, I can't. No, he got up, damn. I forgot how long of a startup the attack has. Oh, I got your attention. Did not mean to do that. It's okay, you're going down. Give me a whole bunch of points. Oh, we can make this Flamee's life hell. And that's all done. 2 more to go. We took care of it. Oh there! So you defeated the Paggles, have you? Good work. At long last, I can cast my mind back to fishing. Huh? Cast your mind back into fishing. I better come back with a good haul so that Hamelin won't have to sleep on an empty stomach. Well, that was rude, but at least it was over quickly. I just thought since we were in the area, we could stop in on Companion's Cape and see how they're doing. Oh. Or we could just get some manuals and say screw them because they're racists. I gotta stop saying that. I have 10 coins to get art manuals. I'll take Mind Blast, I'll take Starlight Kick. I think I'll take Heal Round Around. I'll take Boost. We'll take Shield Cure Smash now that we know we need to level that up. I'll take Berserker. Magnum Starch, maybe? I'll take Shadow Eye. I'll take Backslash. And I'll take Stream Edge. Frankly, it's more than I think I will ever be able to level up to level 10. Shulk is sitting on 40,000 points. It could be a good idea to level up Monato's shield in case an enemy has a talent art that's really dangerous. We've been seeing a lot of AoE Force Days kind of moves, so maybe I'll just invest a little bit more in that, not a whole lot. There is no talent art above level 9 in the main story if this is the route you want to go. I'll level up Monato Cyclone because I've been, oh, that just raises damage. This doesn't even have cooldown, so what am I saying? Stream Edge, on the other hand, gets longer effect time and a shorter cooldown, so we can bridge the gap between our breaks a lot more. Heal Round Around is a no-brainer for Kino. Shield Cure Smash is the way you want to go, or the nay you want to go. This is a cooldown of 20 seconds on it currently, and we can get that down to 26, 24, 22. They have almost equivalent cooldowns now. I'll take a Summon Bolt, and I'll take another Summon Bolt. Nice. And yeah, I'm not really here to check up on you guys. I just want to clean out your Aether Deposit. HP up 4, that's a good start. Arts heal 4, that's better than what we have anyway. And the last one is another HP up 4. We're gonna toss that 23% onto Nene. And we'll toss the 22% onto Melia. And that's it. That's everything I wanted to take care of before we set out on the road to find the high ether crystals. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, we're gonna be setting out on the road again. See you guys then.